I want to start this episode off like this. I got to ask you a question. Don't worry, it's just me and you here, just me and you talking. So let's vibe for a second. Let's have a conversation. Because I need to vent a little bit, and I need your opinion to let me know if I'm right or wrong about some things. So it was one Saturday morning, right? I'm helping my wife put away some laundry, right? We putting away laundry, and my doorbell rang. So naturally, like we all do, I looked at my wife. I'm like, expecting somebody? She looked at me. Like, no. Are you expecting somebody? I'm like, no. And I live far away, so my family don't always come and visit and stuff. So, all right, I go downstairs. I check out the window. I'm looking, peeking out the window, trying to see who it is. So I'm not expecting nobody. And Jehovah's Witnesses be popping up on Saturday mornings and stuff. And I already had an incident with Jehovah's Witnesses where my cousin was over one day, and I told him, yo, do not go outside. Jehovah's Witnesses 2 doors down. Don't go outside. They're going to, try to capture you and start talking to you. He ain't listen. So Jehovah's Witnesses came. He went outside. I locked the door. I locked the door and just banged on the door. Yo, let me in, let me in. No, I'm not letting you in. I told you don't go outside. You shouldn't go outside. Now you got to eat that. You got to eat that now. My cousin's a Muslim. So he really didn't want to talk to him. So I'm like, nah, you got to eat that now, bro. You on your own. You shouldn't go outside. So anyway, I checked that's not important. You can let me know if I'm wrong for that. You know how to hit me up. Pass the President Podcast at gmail.com, or Instagram, Alan the Great, or Pass the President on Facebook. Let me know, am I wrong for locking my cousin out? I told him not to go outside. Just keep that in mind. All right, so nobody was out there. So I went back upstairs, finished, helped my wife put away clothes, whatever. Doorbell rings again. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm thinking maybe I'm getting karma back for playing Doorbell Dixie. Like, these little kids out here playing Doorbell Dixie. It's funny. So I go back outside again, check, see if somebody's out there. Nobody's out there. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I go upstairs, I'm checking on my kids, and I'm like, yo, y'all alright? Y'all alright? Yo, did anybody hear his doorbell, or am I hearing things? So my kid's like, nah, I ain't hear. My oldest son like, no, I ain't hear. I'm just sitting here playing game, Dad. Should have known something was wrong right there when he said just sitting there playing games. Should have known something. Alright, get back to doing whatever I was doing. Doorbell rings again. So now I'm getting a little frustrated because I got a lot of steps in my house. I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of running up and down these doing steps. Whoever's playing on my door now, you about to get it. You're about to get the wrath of God now. So I'm running outside again. I'm running outside ready to beat somebody's kid up, thinking that they playing on my door. There's nobody on the street. The street was deserted. There's nobody could be found. I'm checking behind my bushes, behind my car and everything. Nobody's outside. So I said, all right, I think I know what's going on here. So go back upstairs again. This time I stayed in the hallway where my son couldn't see me. Doorbell rings again. I go peep my son room. He's sitting there laughing. He thinks it's funny. He's like, yo, dude, what are you doing? Oh, no, I ain't doing nothing. Let me try to pick up his joystick. I'm just playing my game. Yo, let me see your phone for a second. Why, Dad? I'm not doing it. I'm playing my game, So let me see your phone for a second, bro. Sure enough, he took this app, mimicked my doorbell, hooked his phone to my Bluetooth, on my Bluetooth speaker in my living room, and kept hitting the doorbell button, making me think somebody's on the door. So yes, I want to hit my son with the people's elbow. And I'm sure that some of y'all out there want to hit y'all children with people's elbow too. Hit me up. Pass the President Podcast at gmail.com or Pass President on Facebook, Alan the Great on Instagram. Let me know when you want to kick your kid's butt because I wanted to drop the people's elbow on that little boy that was playing pranks on me and stuff. I'm just saying. But you see how that could just turn to legs and be turned to something else? You see how that could be when gossip starts pulling into it, that it could turn to, yo, did you hear about what Alan did? He beat his son up and threw him outside and locked him out the door. And the Jehovah's Witnesses came, and his son became a Muslim. He had to become a Muslim at that whooping. Did you hear about that? That's how gossip turns things. That's how gossip is, and how a story can turn from one thing to something totally different. But with that being said, welcome to the Pass the President Podcast. I'm your host, Alan the Great. I want to thank you for being here with me for another week. Thank you for tuning in to another show. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be watching anything in the world, but you're watching me. You invited me to your house. You invited me to your car, to your job, or a laundromat, and I appreciate that. However, if you're in the bathroom right now, you're using the bathroom, you're watching this, listen, please pause the show, wash your hands, and resume when you come back out of the bathroom. I told you, I'll go to the laundromat with you, all right? I'll hire at your job and won't say nothing to your boss. I ain't even watching the car with you. I don't want to be in the bathroom with you people, so please, pause the show for a second and remember to wash your hands, all right? Because I don't want to chill in the bathroom with you. I love you and all, but I don't love you that much when I'm chilling in the bathroom with you while you watch the show. But you already read the description, you read the title, you know how it is, you know how this goes. Hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, you know how it goes. So we're here to talk about gossip. We're here to talk about gossip and bullying at work. Two things that all of us at some point deal with. And I wasn't bullying my son, by the way, so the only child that was bullying my son, he was bullying me. I'm the victim here, people. I'm the victim. My kids always harass me. I'm the victim, okay? Just want to make that clear for a second, because y'all be trying to say, oh, you bullying your son. No, my son, I'm the victim. Anyway, let's get to today's show, because we're just sitting here rambling. So, we deal with a lot of issues like gossip and bullying at work, right? A lot of times we go to work and we just want to go do our job, and we are pushed into toxic situations. It's not necessarily because of something we didn't do, or maybe it is. But let's talk about it, right? Some of the gossiping we deal with is, it could be us just talking about something. We could be talking to somebody totally different. We could be in the lunchroom. Maybe we're in the bathroom. Like I said before, wash your hands first. Anyway, or we're in the hallway. And we could be having just a general conversation about something. We could talk about our kids, talk about our significant other. We could talk about something that happened in the weekend. And by the time you get back to your desk, to your workspace, that story then traveled and been twisted so many different ways. It went from you went on a date with your husband to check out the newest movie out to, yo, did you hear that Shirley went on a date with this other man and they was hanging out in the parking lot kissing? It could be turned to multiple different things. And trust me, I know all of y'all know about this because at some point you experienced it. Some of you experienced it. Where you experience gossip and people just got to share a story. And you're not even talking to them, but they got to twist your words. We're also dealing with bullying. And I'm not talking about bullying where somebody beating you up, taking your lunch money, or somebody give you a wedgie, or you in the bathroom, somebody give you a swirly by putting your head in the toilet or dumping you in the trash can, or putting you in your locker at your cubicle. I ain't talking about that type of bullying. A lot of times people bully you and make you feel so uncomfortable at your job and so uncomfortable with your position, make it so hard for you to do your job that you get frustrated and stressed out to the point that you just quit. And why do they do that? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why do people do things like that. Well, the honest and easiest answer is because misery just loves company. And there's a lot of miserable people out here with nothing better to do. You go to work and you need entertainment. You don't have enough workload, or maybe you just, everything in life for you is just going wrong. And you look at somebody and their jealousy may set in that, you know what, why does this person seem to have it all together? You ever see somebody that's always come to work and they're smiling? It's Monday morning, they walking in, they all chipper and smiling. You go, what the hell are you smiling for? It's Monday. Why are you smiling? Why are you happy? What's wrong with him? He must be high. You ever have people that talk like that, feel like that? Because why is that you're happy and I can't be? Why is it Monday morning you happy and I can't be? And some people just can't understand that. They can't fathom the idea of you being happy. That your life being so good and that you're just feeling so blessed that you can walk in, and even though it's Monday morning and nobody wants to get up and go to work on Monday morning, but you're still happy. That you're still thankful that you got a job. So when I see that person, and when they see that person that's happy, they have to find a way to tear that person down. They got to make that person feel the pain that they feel. So what do? What do? You got to find ways to discourage people. That's right, people. You got to find a way to discourage them. So you try little tactics and stuff. Make little slick remarks and stuff. Start off by making little slick remarks. Maybe you go tell the boss. Well, Johnny was sitting there talking to Erica too long. He might have spent 5 minutes talking to Erica, but by the time I got to the boss, he was there 35 minutes talking. You got to add an extra 30 minutes to it. You might start not doing your work so somebody else got to do your work. You just find ways to try to bully somebody into it. Maybe Johnny just needed a little extra help with trying to figure out a count. Instead of you helping them, oh, I ain't got time, or you give them the wrong information to get them in trouble. That type of stuff discourages people. Make their lives hard. So you can slowly creep that smile off Johnny's face, because he can't be coming in on Monday morning smiling, especially when you ain't happy. Then you got some people who come in, they got a significant other, send them flowers just because it's Monday or just because it's Tuesday. May come in on Wednesday or Friday and, eat lunch with them. Treat them good. They always talking about their significant other, right? That makes people really uncomfortable. You got that significant other that's always buying them stuff, always taking them somewhere. Just keep a smile on their face. Then you got that other person in the cubicle just sitting there gritting the whole time. Even though they ain't talking to them, they're sitting there gritting, just looking at them like this. They're just gritting on them like, keep talking about them. He ain't know. He probably cheating on her anyway. He buying her all that stuff because he cheating on her. He just trying to cover up the fact he cheating on her. He probably beating her behind. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. Yeah, she keep coming here smiling, showing off her little diamond ring and everything. He probably beating on her. He only buying it because he's doing something else. He gotta be cheating. You know men ain't no good. You know they all cheat. And that's the unhappiness of that person because her life just might not be that good. Maybe it's a dude because he really digging the chick and her husband is just a good guy. he got a good job, he really taking care of her, and he ain't digging the fact that she has a good one. So he tried to throw salt in the game. He tried to cause confusion in her relationship. We have people that deal with that, and we deal with that at work, but how do we fight back against these toxic employees who cause toxic issues? Let's go to what the experts will say first, because I'm not an expert. So let's go with what the experts will say. Well, experts will say, well, the boss has to call a meeting. He has to let them know that the only gossiping that's going to go on in their office is good gossiping. So if it's not good gossiping, then there will be no gossip. There'll be a zero tolerance on gossip. Yeah, but you already know that. I'm pretty sure the boss already told you that, that causes a hostile environment. We want to do gossip. So that ain't going to work. We'll just throw that out the door. Well, you just got to confront the employee and talk to them and ask them, what is the problem? What is the issue you have with that? Good idea. You should confront them. Only problem is if you confront them, it might turn to something ugly. Because your idea of confronting them, like, look, yeah, can I talk to you for a second? Can we go outside in the parking lot? Yeah, let me just take my heel off real quick. Yeah, no, don't worry. I just want to talk to you a second. And you just want to bust them in the head with your heel because at this point you just got tired of them. So that might not be a good idea, approaching them and trying to have a conversation in the parking lot, because that might cause a real confrontation and one of y'all might lose your job. So that probably not a good idea either. So what do I suggest? I'm going to tell you what I say to my wife all the time. Stop going to work trying to make friends with people. See, one of the biggest things I feel like we make mistakes at, we go to work and we try to befriend people. We're looking for new friends. It's okay to have associates. And you understand, there's a difference between friends and associates, okay? And we'll break that down in a second. But it's okay to have associates at work, where you got people you communicate, you talk to, but you got to be careful with associates. So you can't give associates details or information that you don't wish to be shared. Information that could be easily manipulated or that you care about if it's manipulated. So I wouldn't go to work and I want to talk about my son, playing doorbell prank and me want to hit him with the elbow. Because, see, that might turn to child abuse charges. Or, hey, Alan was up there talking about he beating his son up and he elbowed his son and he was doing wrestling moves on him. Next thing you know, you got DHS knocking at your door because somebody didn't turn that slight little conversation into something bigger. So we got to be careful with giving details to associates. Now, we're going to break down the difference between associates and friends, okay? Now, see, the problem is with times with people, and we'll get into this in another subject, but we give people titles they don't deserve. Like, we call people family is truly relatives. We call people friends who are truly associates. And what I mean associates is a person who can be there every now and then. You talk to them every now and then. Sometimes they listen to you. Sometimes they don't care about what's going on in your life. Sometimes they may give you a little bit of decent information or advice, but most of the time they give you information or advice that just doesn't help you and cause your situation to get worse. Where a friend is different, okay? A friend is very different. See, a friend, you cannot talk to them for 5 years, and when you do talk to them, it's like y'all just seen each other yesterday, that y'all picked up on a conversation y'all had yesterday. A friend is a person that you can get into an argument with, a fist fight with, a disagreement with, and 5 minutes later, y'all still just as close. A friend is there, a person is always going to give you a great advice. It's always going to be there for you. No matter what the time is, no matter what's going on in their lives, they'll always be there for you. They'll always be there with you. A friend is a person who truly tries to protect you, truly loves you. Where an associate is just a person there for opportunities. They're one of those people that come in and out of your lives. Come in and out of your lives like the season. I mean, let's get it twisted. Summer's a great time. We all love summer. We all love spring. But the thing about summer and spring is it only lasts a few months and then it's just gone. Then we got to deal with winter and fall. And that's how associates are. They come into your life for a moment and they make you feel joy and they make you feel good. But just like the seasons, they change on you. And they disappear and you may not see them for another 3 to 4 months. And that's not truly a friendship. And see, we go to work a lot of times and we get into these deep relationships with associates and then we start communicating and we get comfortable and we get too relaxed and we start talking to associates and giving them information. And that information starts to get turned into something else and grow legs, and that associate talks to another associate and that talks to another associate, and by the time they get back to you, the story goes from, your husband or your wife, took you out to dinner, to you went out to dinner and you cheated on your husband and wife. And that's how it goes. But we got to take responsibility too, because a lot of times we complain about gossip, we complain about bullying and how people are snitching on us at work, and we don't take responsibility. As people, we don't take responsibility for a lot of things we do. See, what I always say is, in order for somebody to snitch on you, you had to give them the information to snitch on you. See, a lot of times we do things in front of people or we tell people things that we don't want to be repeated. Then we get upset when they repeat the information. Once again, you get too comfortable with an associate and then you start giving them information that you should have kept to yourself. So we got to be careful what we do in front of people. Got to be a little more careful. I always say this. Your boss should only see you when you want them to see you. Meaning, your boss should see you when you're doing something good. They should see you in light where you're always progressing or prospering or moving up, that you're doing something that's amazing, that you're always not doing just good enough, but you're going above and beyond the call of duty. That's when your boss should look at you. If your boss is always seeing you doing something wrong, then obviously you got to take responsibility that maybe you need to change your tactics and your work ethic. If people have information to keep coming back to your boss and snitching on you, maybe you need to change the things you're doing. Yeah, they can come tell your boss a lie, but you know, a lie is not like cream. See, cream will always rise to the top. The thing about a lie is once you tell it, you got to tell another one, another one, another one, another one to support that lie. The truth will always come out because a person will get tired of lying and spend more energy in lying than telling the truth. So as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, it don't matter what somebody trying to snitch on you with. But you ain't hearing me though, and I'm just preaching to you, and I just want to talk to you. I don't even want to preach to you. I want to talk to you. So let's get back on subject, okay? So the fact of the matter is, a lot of times I would say to people too is, stay to yourself, you know? Stay to yourself. Just don't talk to people. Keep to yourself. But see, that's not always necessary either, because that just turns to a whole nother issue. See, when you stay to yourself, then truly you're isolating yourself. And the 48 Laws of Power, what they'll tell you is isolation is dangerous, because it shows you that not only it shows your enemy where you are, but it shows your enemy that you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable to attacks because you don't have allies to protect you. So isolation can be dangerous. Now, when we think about the work office where isolation can be dangerous is, people assume that, oh, you think you're better than me. That's why he don't speak or she don't speak. She thinks she's better than me. That's why she always eating lunch by herself, because she thinks she's too good to eat lunch with everybody else. He thinks he's too good to eat lunch with everybody else. That's why he eats lunch by himself. No, the reason I eat lunch by myself is because, you know, I just kind of like that peace. I'm trying to stay away from drama. I'm trying to stay out of gossip. But even being isolated can cause that. It can cause it because people will take the isolation as you just think you're better than them. And that'll turn to something else. That'll turn to a whole different conversation. Without you saying anything, people will take that and say to their friend, yeah, you know, Erica over there, yeah, she thinks she better than everybody. She just walking around thinks she better than everybody else. And she was telling me she don't fool with you like that, and she don't fool with me, and she don't fool with that person like that. And Erica didn't even say nothing. Erica just eating lunch by herself. She wasn't doing nothing. But that's how gossip works. It just spreads. But we all hate gossip, right? Don't we hate gossip and drama? Because for all these reasons, don't we hate it? Not really. Because if you think about it, TMZ is like so big now that a lot of people, a lot of name brand or just top media outlets go to TMZ, which is a gossip site. Media Takeout, Gossip Police, Gossip Cops, all these gossip sites and shows we support. Love and Hip Hop, which is full of drama we watch. So it's not the reality is, it's not that we don't like gossip, we don't like drama. We just don't like gossip and drama that affects us. And that's the problem we have. So we support gossip and drama. Gossip and drama is so big right now. Stock is rising on gossip and drama. If you got a gossip show or a drama-filled show, oh, I'm telling you, ratings are going to hit the roof. And honestly, somebody told me, he was like, yo, hit me up. It's like, yo, you know, you need more drama in your show. And I got just a person that you can bring on your show. They can come in and disagree with everything you say and cause drama. They might not know the information like you, but they'll just disagree with everything you say. Despite your facts, they'll still disagree with you. And they'll cause drama and cause your ratings to grow. I said, I'm not doing that, man. That's like lying. I'm not interested in that. I'm not that interested in being successful where I got lied to my audience. But the point is that we claim that we don't like drama, and we claim that we don't like gossip. The reality is we keep up on our favorite celebrities, right? We need to know what their net worth is. We want to know who George Clooney is dating, who he's married to. Is he cheating on his wife? Who's having the baby? What does the baby look like? We all interested in that, but we're not interested in anybody looking into our business. So that's the thing about gossip. See, people, we're very, very contradictory. Where we talk about we don't like something, but we love it. We love it just as long as it's affecting somebody else. But we haven't got to a point of how do we avoid drama? How do we avoid gossip at work? Well, I said, be careful what you talk about. Be careful what you say to people. But the reality is, sometimes you can't avoid drama. You can't avoid gossip. Somebody gave me the best advice ever. Somebody gave me the best advice ever when dealing with gossip. And I didn't never think about this. They said, when somebody gossip or come to you with some nonsense, the worst thing you possibly can do is try to justify your actions or defend yourself. They said the more you try to defend yourself, the more guilty you look. You look more guilty the more you try to defend yourself. When somebody comes with you with nonsense, you just gotta know the truth. And as long as it don't affect your job, it don't affect your family, let them have their moment. The more you ignore and they don't see it getting to you, the less they're going to do it. Because that's what it's really about, right? It's about reaction. It's about cause and reaction. And understand something, people. If somebody can control your emotions through words, then they pretty much control you. And they're going to keep using that control. So if I can say something about you and I can manipulate something you said and it controls how you feel, it can control that happiness or that smile you come in on Monday, then technically I have more control over you than you do. You become my drone, where I affect what you say, how you feel, how you act, what type of work ethic you're going to have. So the reality is what you got to do is take back the power and stop responding to nonsense. Stop feeding into drama. Stop worrying about what your coworker is or isn't doing and focus on what you're supposed to do. That's something I always teach my son. When my son get in trouble at school, he'll always talk about, well, little boy Eric, he was doing this and he was doing... Bro, I don't care about what Eric was doing. I'm not Eric's parents. I'm your parent. And what I always tell my son is, focus on doing what you're supposed to do. Because regardless of what Eric is doing, it's not going to have an effect on you unless you let it. Focus on you. Take responsibility for your actions. Don't feed into what other people do. Stay out of that. So I'm trying not to hit y'all with something so heavy. I've been hitting y'all with heavy stuff over the last few weeks. I'm trying to hit y'all with something not so heavy. So just listen to me. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just trying to talk to you, okay? You gotta stop feeding into nonsense. Stop feeding into the drama people try to give you. People are always going to try to gossip. Think about it. Gossip goes back to the ancient Egyptian days. And sometimes gossip's a good thing. When Egyptians was putting hieroglyphics on the wall and stuff, that was their way of telling a story. Now, whether that story is true or not, it's up to speculation. But the point is, a lot of times stories carry through gossip, so some good can come out of it. But if we continuously look at the negative in a situation, we're always going to find negative results. The truth is, positivity is found in ourselves. We can say we're in a toxic situation, and you sometimes can't control being in a toxic situation. Yeah, you're going to say, well, maybe I'm just going to go to a new company. I'm going to go work at a new job. But the reality is, that same toxic situation and surrounding may follow you. Because as long as you're surrounded by people, there will always be gossiping. There will always be drama. The truth is, what are you going to do when you're confronted with it? Are you going to be the person that feeds into the drama or the person who's going to rise above it? That's the question. Are you going to be the anchor or the cream? Now, an anchor always sinks to the bottom, but also holds whatever it's attached to in place. The cream always rises to the top. Which one are you? That's the question you got to ask yourself. You feed into this information, you feed into lies. When reality is just understand the truth. And the truth is that people will believe a lie before they seek the truth. And no matter how much you try to tell the truth, some people already have their minds made up to believe whatever the lie is. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do to change it. In fact, the more you argue with it, the more you enforce in their mind that it is the truth. The fact of the matter is, there's more people in unhappy marriages and unhappy relationships than there are people who live happily, that have spouses that take them out for lunches or bring them flowers or bring them candy. So you got to understand that a lot of people are not going to be happy for you. A lot of people are not going to support you. But what you can control is what you choose to give your energy to. What do you give your energy source to? You give your energy source to people who won't have anything good for you, anything good to say about you, or you give your energy to people who are truly your friends, who truly love you, or who are people who truly support you. Yeah, you may have 2 or 3 true friends, and you might have 20 haters. Which one of them you going to give your energy to? Your 20 haters or your 2 or 3 good friends? Okay? Give it to your 20 haters, guess what? You're only going to get hate back. There's nothing good going to come out of it. Your life is going to turn to just as well as theirs. You're going to turn to a person who looks for conflict, drama, and gossip, and a person who spreads and shares it. Even if you wasn't that person before you gave that energy to them. That's going to be the person you become. Now, if you focus on 3 good friends you have, then you're going to start reacting like them. You're going to stay clear of the drama. You're going to stay clear of the gossip. You're not going to allow yourself to get bullied. You're going to come out with a stronger mindset where you can seek through that stuff. You can cut through the nonsense, through the thickness of the gossip, the drama, and toxic situation. We can't look to our managers and our bosses to create an environment that feels suitable for us. We got to create it for ourselves, because whether it's at work, or if you're at church, or if you're at the supermarket, there's always going to be drama, because as long as there's conflict, as long as people have issues in their lives, as long as people are going to try to cause issues and destroy and disrupt your happiness. The reality is you just got to have the strength, the power, and a strong enough mindset to push through that and to effectively put up a wall that block people from affecting your happiness. What are you truly going to do? That's the question you got to ask yourself today. Are you going to fall victim to the gossip, or are you going to rise above it? Now, see, I told you, I locked my cousin out of the house, okay? See, he fell victim to the drama. I told him stay in the house. I gave him information, told him stay in the house. He wanted to go out the door, so he had to deal with what he had to deal with, okay? That has nothing to do with anything. I locked my cousin out of the house. But he shouldn't have went out there, though. I'm just saying, try to give him good information. He didn't want to take it. Now, my son, he going to get it, because my son plays too many games with this soundboard stuff, but you know what? He playing pranks and stuff. But I ain't give it to the drama. I ain't play a prank back on my child. I just took his phone from him. But that's what I did. But it's all good, though. There's some of the things I did, but the reality of the situation is, all jokes aside, we have to change how we respond to people. Because the reality is, when you go out here in society, whether you're at work, you're at church, supermarket, you're at football, your kid's football game, there's going to be people who focus on drama, that wants to gossip, that wants to say things, but most importantly, wants to disrupt your day and your happiness. Please have the strength and power to avoid those people and to not let them strip you of the happiness that you've been blessed with. We all been blessed with another day on this earth, and if you're watching this show, if you're listening to me right now, then you've been blessed with an opportunity to change your life and to continue to be happy. Take advantage of that and continue to be happy, continue to be strong, and continue to be blessed. I want to thank you for being here for another week of the Past to Present podcast. As always, hit the share button, like button, subscribe. Hit me up, Facebook, Past Present. Email me, pasttopresentpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up on Instagram, Alan the Great. If you haven't yet, check me out on Facebook. I had my first live interview on TV. Yes, your boy's coming up in the world. So check it out. I got part 1 on my Facebook. Once again, Past to Present. Check it out and let me know what it is, how you feel about me, how did your boy do, moving up in the world, but I will never forget you. I love you all for supporting me, for being here with me for another show. I hope you can join me for next week's show, and that you can get through and avoid the drama and the bullying that people are trying to put upon you. I hope that you have the strength and the courage to push through it, and that you can stay sucker-free, conflict-free, and most importantly, happy. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to being free. Let's get back to being drama-free, petty-free, stress-free, and let's get back to being free to be yourself and free to be blessed. If you listen to this show, if you hear me right now, then understand something. You are blessed. The only true answer against drama is through strengthening your own self and to be able to avoid it by all costs by just living your best self and being the best you. I want to thank you for being here again for Past to Present podcast. I'm Alan the Great, and until next time, I got one thing left to say. Stay tuned.